Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in the world of Agrarian Skies 2. Picking up a little bit after we left off. I did spend some time making a bunch of these seeds, and I think I got all 16 of the stupid things, so... And I did spend a little bit of time making a little bit of living wood and living rock, so that should be set and ready to go. So... let's see where we're at in the old book. One quest complete. Where's that at? Where are you at, naughty quest? You come here. Where are you at, huh? Are you in here? I think you are. Yep. We didn't claim this last time, so. Alright, so this gives us another reward bag and basically 4 swigs of regeneration 2, which is super helpful. Yes, and I also did some stuff up here. I basically made a whole bunch of these blank slates. So let's grab this real quick and manually detect. Wait. Oh, I need to make 8 reinforced slates. Okay, so I'll show you how to make these. And we'll kind of do this in pieces. Give me that. Alright, so we got this here. Give ourselves a little bit of the old stabby stab. And if you guys remember the way we make the blank slates, just put a piece of stone in here with blood. Basically, just put one of these back in here, and it'll give you a reinforced one. So, alright, so while that does that thing, let's see what else we're going to have to make. So, a master blood orb, a fourth, oh, that's 4th tier, yeah, we're ways off. And then, oh, you see that in the corner of your eye right there? There we go. So now we have 2. We have Twain. And you know what? Let's... I don't want to waste that, that regen stuff. So, I mean, I'm sure I could just make more, so... Alright, so you know what? Let's just let that do its thing. And let's, we're going to kind of jump around between the two, between Botania and Blood Magic. So, alright, so let's jump in here. Let's get back to our Botania one. Okay. Let's see what we need here. So, it wants us to make a day bloom. Oh! Alright, so to make a day bloom, let's look that up real quick. And I know, guys, we made so many day blooms, but that's... oh, Bloodthorn, okay. Alright, so we basically need 2 yellow, a blue, and an orange. So why don't we make a few of these? So we'll go 2 yellow. What was it? How did I forget already? 2 yellow and light blue and orange. Okay. So let's see. Cyan, light blue. And I don't have a whole lot of orange, but that's fine. And then we need to grab ourselves... there's 1 set of seeds. We should definitely have some more, probably over here. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let's grab a bunch of these. I did set this up in between episodes. This is kind of like normal crops. This is the seeds for the mystical crops. And these are the seeds for the flower crops. So... thought I'd set that up, make it just a tad bit prettier for us. Let's get our bucket out. We're going to open those reward bags in a second. So, alright. So, oh, I hate how it does that. Give me that. So we do that. We go 1, 2, and 1. Let's move that out of the way. And 1. And did I throw in 2 oranges? Darn it. Try that again. Alright, let's move some stuff out of the way here. So let's put this down like that. Let's put this here and we'll put this here. Alright, so we grab our bucket. It goes in the wrong spot. Put it back. Put it in here. Alright, let's try this again. 1, 2, 1, 1, and boom. Okay, let's do it again. Wrong spot. There's that. 1, 2, 1, and 1, and boom. And yes, you guessed it. Wrong spot. 1, 2, 1, 1, and There we go. All right. So we got ourselves a few day blooms. Let's hit the old F7 here. We still good lighting-wise? All right, cool. All right, so let's put these down now. Of course, it is. No, let's claim the reward first, or see where it goes next. Oh, wow. It was 5. All right, so we want to put these in like kind of a checkerboard pattern. We do not want them to be right up against each other. All right, so where does that take us? That takes us now. We do need to make a mana spreader. Let's do that real quick. Mana spreader. And that is gold, living wood, and any one of the petals. So let's run in the old abode real quick and get ourselves 1 piece of gold. Yeah. Okay. All right. And while we're in here, see, this is where we're going to try and be multitasking. All right. So we're going to take this out, put this in here. All right. And then we're going to grab this. And we're going to do a little bit of stabby, down to about 4 hearts. All right, there. Okay, put that up, pull these down, and do that. Cool. All right, so now while that's cooking, see what I'm doing here? So now my life goes up naturally. I don't have to worry about it. All right. So I'm going to need 6 living wood. And which one do we have the most of? It looks like light blue. All right, so we go like this and like that and like this, and this goes here, and we'll do this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to break this. Okay. And do I have any blocks over here? You know what, let me just grab one of these here. All right. And we're going to stick this bad boy here, and we'll put down a torch here. Okay. And then we are going to place, let's make sure that it caught it. It did. Okay. So we're going to put this here, and we're going to break this, and we're going to put our Dame Bloom back under it. And then we're going to grab our, where's our wand? There's our wand. Okay. So we're going to grab this, and we're going to shift and click to put it in bind mode. We click this, or shift click this, shift click this, and now you can see it's aiming at that. Now, let's expedite this by running over here and jump it into bed. I know it's technically the morning, but let's just get the sun up so these day blooms will start chugging out some juice for us. All right, and it's slow. These are day 1 things here. So, all right. So let's see what else what other catastrophes we want to get into. Or flora, an orchid. An orchid is a great boon on a void world. Using some mana, it can generate common ores in nearby stone. It won't generate anything priceless, but it's better than sifting. Maybe. So, let's see what it takes to make one of these things. Let's see, yeah. So we would need... Okay, so you know what? Let's just say this. We've kind of jumped ahead a little bit. Let's just say that, yes, that is it's a little bit further down the road. Hydrangeas. Hydrangea flower can produce mana from water placed in a 3x3 space in front of it. Combine it with some creative water generation from other mods, and you have a creative. I wonder if this would work. I wonder if this would work with something like this, like a stone base, and I've never tried that. Okay, so let's see what it takes to make, what the hell is that thing called? A hydrangea. HYD. Alright, so to make this, we would need, alright, so blue, regular blue, and mystical blue. 2 cyan and a mystical cyan and a pink. So let's grab all the flowers first. Kind of clean this up. So it was 3 cyan, 2 blue, and a pink. But with the cyan, see, we need to wait for this mana to kick in. Once we have enough mana, then we'll be able to change these over. Let me see if I have... Let's get 5 of these. We're going to make ourselves yet another mana pool. And then we're going to see... Because this is a diluted one. So we pour that in there. Break that. And, you know, let's actually line this up. So let's reset this to there. Okay. And we'll let that do its thing while we run upstairs and stab ourselves a little bit. You know, good times. Good times. All right, so there's another one of those. And back down to about 4 hearts. Seems safe. Do that. And we'll see what our number is at. We're at 4. We're looking for 8. Okay, so... And at this point, we're kind of, you know, these aren't fast mods. But while we wait, let's open up some war bags. So here we got dark oak. Okay, we got a bunch of saplings. Not bad, not bad. And another angry doll. Okay. So let's put this stuff away like so. And we'll throw this in there where we already have one. Alright, so let's see how our mana situation is, if we're kind of getting anything yet. Got a little bit. Let's see, can we make one of these? Not yet. See, we just need more mana. And ironically, what we're trying to make is what we're going to use, well, to get more mana. So, alright. And I'm going to kind of do something... Should I do it that way? You know, yeah, let me grab a couple pieces of dirt. Kind of get set up here for when it is ready. Really? I have 1 piece of dirt. Do I really not have dirt anywhere else? Well, in the old duck chest. 3 dirt. Oop. Okay. So we're going to do this real quick. Because, you know, we don't have a ton of space just to be throwing things around. So what we're going to do is we're going to put... a piece of dirt here, okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. Alright, 1 there, and even though we don't need to, because we're going to only have 2, we have the dirt, so we'll put it here. Okay, cool. Alright, are we getting any closer? We getting any closer to magic? Not quite yet. Okay. So yeah, these day blooms only work during the day, and they are not a major source. They are mana producing for dummies. So this should be firing in just a second. You see a little green thing going up? That is the mana that this thing is collecting from these 5 day blooms here. And as soon as it gets to a certain point, it'll fire it away and we'll hear a little sound. Boom, there we go. And it goes right in. Alright. Is it possible to get one yet? Not yet. Okay. Alright, not a problem. Not a problem. We're good. We're good. Okay. So, let's just look here real quick. Oh, I did this one. That's right. And this gives us a mana pump. Mana pools get power from mana spreaders. Fed by flowers to generate mana. Mana spreaders can move the mana from a pool to an altar or other device requiring mana. Functional flowers draw power, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I know that. Alright, fine. But I don't know what a mana pump does. Uses? Apparently I just hook it to something. It does things. I have no clue. Alright, let's head up here real quick and see where we're at. We're not quite healed yet because we weren't paying attention to make sure we ate. Okay, there's that. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough to get away with one more? We will find out. Okay. Alright, so there is those going slowly, ever so slowly but surely. Let's pop in here real quick. I'm kind of all over the place, so let's see what it opened up. So, runes are powerful components. To create them, you will need a runic altar. So, monster, rune of water, rune of fire. Also, brewing. Powerful potions with multiple doses can be created using Botanical Brewery. With regenerates, vials, and some mana, you'll be brewing in no time. So you can kind of see, unlike regular bottles, and you kind of saw some of them over there on our bottle stand, unlike normal potions where it's a one-shot deal, they have these vials which give you 4. So you drink it and you still have 3 left. And then you have the flask which gives you 6. So it's a cool way, 1 inventory slot, 6 of the same thing. It's not bad. Are you done being a jerk? You are. Okay, so there's 1 flower. Now basically it turns it from a blue mana petal into a mana petal. And all we got to wait for is just enough to be able to make this. And once we get the hydrangeas going, it should definitely help. While it does that, let's do... You know what? Maybe this isn't the best route to go now that I'm thinking about how I want to build this. So let's do this. Let's put these back, get our dirt back. And while we're waiting on this, we'll build the actual version of what we want. And if you guys have seen Regrowth or any other series I did, you'll kind of know how this works. So, all right. So let's do a little housekeeping here. Let's get rid of this stuff. And to be honest with you, I think we're pretty much at the end of this episode. But let's take this, okay, and then we're going to break a piece here, all right? Put down a piece of dirt, and then replant this. Because this bad boy does not need to have the wooden stuff on here. We can use this area. So, what do I have to build with? Let's go grab a little bit of cobble. And looks like our life is up, so since we're over here, we'll go add more to the old blood altar. And we'll actually, yeah, I didn't even have enough to do that, so. Alright, here we go, down to 4. Now, I know I could use that regen potion to fill that thing up with a lot. I'm really not in that big of a hurry with it. So, alright, so here's this. And let's go set up where we're going to put our hydrangeas. And this is generally what I've found to be the best way of doing this. So let's see. Let's go here and here. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll put one in the middle here. Alright. Then we get our bucket. And we go there. Bucket again, we go there, one more time with the bucket, we go there, and one more time with the bucket, and we go here. Alright, so there's our unlimited water supply we're going to use for that, and this will make more sense once we're actually done making this the flower. Nope, still not yet. Okay. Alright, so we need to get another piece of gold because I do want to make one more mana spreader, and then I think we're just going to kind of leave it there, and I'm about to, I'll record these back to back, so I'm going to record another one in just a moment, but I will take a short break so that this can fill up with a little bit more mana, so, but I just want to finish by making this last mana spreader, or not last, but next mana spreader. There, and there, gives us another one of these. We put this bad boy here, and then pick that one. Pick here. We should have a good line of sight. Cool. Alright, so there's that. Alright, guys, well, we're going to let this be, and in the next episode, we're going to pick up, we're going to continue working with the blood magic, which I'm pretty excited about, because like I said, I've never really done this mod. I wouldn't say I've never done it, but I've basically never really done it to any sort of usefulness. I've looked at it and been like, this is confusing. I think I made a couple of things in Magic Farm 2, and that was really about it. So, alright, we're up to 6. We're almost done with that quest. So, alright, guys, wait. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the comment section. And until the next episode of Agrarian Skies, once again, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will see you guys next time. Bye!